Well, the family of a man who died in police custody in Soweto last week say they're not satisfied with the police version that he died by suicide. Thapelo Modise is said to have taken his own life at the Dobsonville police station on Friday night. Nqobile Madlala, following this story, she's been talking to the family and other role players in this. Nqobile, good afternoon to you. So the police, from what I understand, say he died at his own hand. What are the family saying?
Well, I can tell you that the mother said she doesn't believe that. She doesn't believe that her son would do that. And she doesn't believe that Thapelo did do that. And she's saying that she wants investigation surrounding his death. They're saying that they found him, or this incident happened on Friday afternoon. Right? This is what they were told by the police, where he was basically stopped by the Metro Police and he was taken to a police station in Dobsonville under the suspicions that he could be drunk and driving. So he was supposed to be getting his blood drawn by the nurse and so on. But then, however, at that point we were told that he then somewhere along that line decided to take out a gun and shoot himself. The mother's first question is, why didn't they take the gun away? Number two, she says when they were called, they were told that the incident took place at about 11 o'clock at night on Friday, and they were only brought in at 4:30 in the morning. And she's saying this was urgent. So I'm sleeping at home as a mother, she says, and her child has died and nobody has warned her. And when she was brought in, she says that already the gun was taken away. She didn't see the bullet, but she got to see her son sitting on the chair like he's going to wake up, like he was fine. And the police told her that he basically shot himself at the back of the head. And she's arguing the point that he was drunk. If he was drunk, how did he shoot himself? How did he gain access to the gun? And at the same time, she's saying that what's astounding for her is that he had his hands folded as well as his feet folded, crossed. So how did he shoot himself? So she doesn't believe that he shot himself. She doesn't believe that it's suicide, and she wants an investigation.
So she obviously is very, very upset by all of this.
Indeed, she's very upset. She's hurt. As a mother, she's lost her only son. And she's saying he was the man of the house, that his life was taking off. He was getting opportunities. He was going out as a VIP personnel. He was in the security industry. And his life just ended. Let's listen to the mother.
Nami as his mother, I don't believe ukuthi Thapelo uzibulele. If he was in intention ukuthi uyazibulala, why angasidubulanga la as a law enforcement officer, umuntu womthetho, iphoyisa lena self VIP, angasidubulanga la, angasidubulanga emlomeni or mhlambela, azosidubula la emuva la kanjani? We need answers. We've got so many questions as a family. So please, like IPID, as they said, they're gonna investigate this case as it's a serious and sensitive case. They're gonna investigate. We are just hoping as a family ukuthi outcome kube outcome right ukuthi nathi as a family sithole closure.
Okay, so we hear from the family, and I mean, it seems a curious question as to surely if someone's arrested, you remove their firearm immediately, so there'll be questions about that. There is another version, of course. What are other officials saying?
You know, we wanted to ask the very same question. Why was the gun not removed? We reached out to JMPD, we reached out to SAPS, because obviously he was arrested by Metro Police and he was accepted by SAPS at Dobsonville, far away from his home, by the way. And they both said to us we must go to IPID because now the case is being investigated by IPID. And when we got to IPID, IPID said they can't speak in terms of the details of how or what occurred when he was being arrested. However, they could tell us that they were investigating a death in custody, which is what they're currently investigating. Let's listen.
Well, unfortunately, as IPID, we cannot be drawn into that discussion because SAPS and GMPD are the officials that effect arrest. So whether he was arrested in the right way or the wrong way, it's not for us as IPID to make a comment on that. Our responsibility is just to investigate the death as a death in police custody. Well, normally the period that we have to finalize our investigation is 90 days. But however, in some instances, it takes us longer than that because there are issues that are part of the investigation that are not within our work. For example, the ballistics. If there's a firearm that was allegedly used, we have to get the ballistics, and unfortunately that is done by the South African Police Service. So if there's a backlog that impacts on the time period that we have SIP to finalize our investigation, because we are not going to say the investigation are finalized when there are certain issues that are outstanding.
Nqobile Madlala with that story. Thank you very much indeed. Just another heart-wrenching drama playing out in South Africa at the moment.